Angola. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup African Qualifiers, and it's the Game 2 battle between Nigeria and Mali. This is the situation in Group A. Mali winning on opening day against Uganda. Nigeria falling to Cape Verde. So it has been an interesting start to Group A. You can see the action today. Also, Uganda taking on Cape Verde tonight. Well, anybody that would have looked at the names of the countries before the African qualifiers, you probably would have expected Nigeria to be up at the top and winning their opening game, and Mali to fall in theirs, but it hasn't turned out to be like that in this African qualifiers. Nigeria, who were so good in the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019 in China, just were out of sorts against Cape Verde, and you can say that, you know, Cape Verde deserved a lot of credit for the way that game unfolded, but Nigeria did not look like themselves, and Cape Verde took advantage of the opportunity, got the big win, and now Nigeria on the back foot, having to come out and beat a Mali team that has got some confidence after their victory over Uganda. So neither of these two teams really outstanding at this past summer's FIBA AfroBasket. It was a competition where, coming for Nigeria, obviously they sent a different team to the Olympics in Tokyo. Mali showed up and really weren't as good as we had seen them play in some previous tournaments. They've never been great. They do have some great young talent. Sermon Kanute, for example. But we will, playing it at the youth level, this Mali team has certainly stood out. But you wonder maybe if yesterday might be a turning point for Mali, if they can build on that success, get the win. Same coach, a lot of the same players that played at the FIBA AfroBasket, and who knows, maybe this will be a team that can turn it on here in the African qualifiers.
Number 14, Terekei Andrew. Number 18, Brian Osagie. Number 30.
So as the players are introduced here before the game in Benguela, and Nigeria coming out, clearly a team that was left licking its wounds and had to look itself in the mirror yesterday after falling to Cape Verde. We'll see if they have learned any lessons, or if they come out, play with a little bit more fire, purpose today against Mali. We're going to have a pause during the national anthems.
Thank you. Now Nigeria national anthem. Thank you. Our referees are
Okay, the national anthems have been played, and here we get a look at the referees for today's game. Tonton Banza Kalume, Antonio Emmanuel Ferraz, Bernard, and Arno Comgilo.
Have a good game.
So the team's going to go through their final warm-ups. Nigeria winning 10 of their 12 games in the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup that was played in 2019. Now, Julius Nwosu, the former Nigeria international, is coaching the team. Mali, on the other hand, won just 3 of their 12 games in the last African qualifiers, including a couple of losses to Nigeria. By an average of 31.5 points. So Mamadou Kante, Ibrahim Saunera, Ibrahim Jambo, Ibrahima Haidara, and Boubacar Sidibe in the starting 5. Kanute, Tandina, Kamara, Dioruma, Balo, Sidibe, and Kanute coming off the bench for Coach Kanute. Kanute again was at the helm at the FIBA Afrobasket when Mali lost to Nigeria in the opening game of their Group C clash 81-73. Mali actually outscored that Nigeria team 31-16 the second quarter, but just fell apart in the second half. Omera, Uzo, Yogu, Akandele, and Egekeze in the starting 5 for Nigeria. Ogunduran, Emaogu, Obekpa, Idogi, Akureti, Oriaki, and Onyenso, the 17-year-old, coming off the bench. And Nwosu, the coach of Nigeria, hoping that today brings a better result for the team than yesterday when Cape Verde laid the wood to them. And the Almeida brothers and everybody else just piled it on to overcome this team. Korea, they really put a hurting on the Tigers. So the fans coming out, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and ready to go. And looking forward to some good basketball. We saw we've seen some interesting games unfold before us. The one that was played before this one in a different group between Cote d'Ivoire and Central African Republic was won by Cote d'Ivoire at a canter. We didn't really see much at all from Central African Republic, which was perplexing considering how they played better against Guinea. And meanwhile, Cote d'Ivoire had come off a 1-point win over Angola. So Uganda and Cape Verde, the other teams in this group, and they will be keeping an eye on proceedings here. But of course, looking down the road, if you will, 5 teams will qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 in Indonesia, Japan, and Philippines. 5 teams will qualify from Africa, and these teams will have to survive this first round, and they'll have to get to the second round and survive that one as well. So a lot of basketball still to be played. We've only had 1 day in the books for each of these teams. It's going to be fascinating.
On 3, Nigeria on 3, Nigeria on 3. 1, 2, 3. Nigeria. Come on, man. From the jump, fellas. From the jump, fellas. Everybody. So we can beat them and win. I mean here, not on the court, but here.
So Nigeria getting ready to run onto the court to take on Mali. Listen a little bit more to coach from Mali. Well, Jambo was the star of the show yesterday from Mali, and he was outstanding. The veteran had 19 points, 5 of 9 from three-point range. He had 7 rebounds, plus 18 efficiency. Boubacar Sidibe had 8 points, as did Sirman Kanute, their exciting guard. Sirman Kanute now 20 years of age. You might remember he played for Mali when they finished, they reached the final of the FIBA Under-19 Basketball World Cup in Greece in 2019. He was one of the star performers. He was also the MVP of the FIBA Africa Under-18 Championship in 2018 and the Under-16 Championship in 2017. So expectations high in Bamako for Sirman Kanute. And you know that SOU Nancy in France keeping an eye on events here on Kanute to see how well he plays. But he'll be coming off the bench. Hello, everybody. We're underway here in Benguela, Angola. This is the battle between Nigeria and Mali. Mali coming into this game on the back of a win over Uganda. Nigeria falling in somewhat of an upset against Cape Verde, but Ike Diogu put up a lot of threes yesterday and missed a lot. He starts off using his experience, his size to score down low. Here's Jambo, and he picks right up where he left off yesterday. No, stepped out of bounds. So it often happens, you see the foot hit the sideline, and excellent call by the referee, was right on it. To be honest, there's not that much room over there when you consider how big some of these guys, how big their feet are. Here's Diogu again. 38-year-old Ike Diogu travels. He's got the respect, certainly, of everybody in Nigerian basketball for what he has achieved over the years and what he has done for the Tigers, playing at a couple of Olympics, doing a lot of the heavy lifting for this national team. Of course, they won the Afrobasket, the FIBA Afrobasket back in 2015 in Tunisia. Here's Jambo with a turnaround, putting it up, falls down. Omara gives it to Diogu. Uzo, who again was like the coach on the floor and the bench yesterday, turns it over. Nigeria turned it over, and Mali spurned the opportunity. Omara comes the other way, and the ball batted away into the hands of Mali. And a very sloppy start to the game. Conte, the veteran in this Mali team. And then Kezi getting blocked. Good job by Sidibe. So another foul called on Wosu, sporting the jeans and the green Nike t-shirt. Excuse me, green Nigeria t-shirt. Doki, who's going to come into the game, the only member of the FIBA Africa Afro basket team actually here, and was really one of their top players yesterday. Played with a real sense of purpose. Now, Nwosu wants to have a little coaching here with the Manze Egekeze not executing at the other end. Three-point shot is long. That was Haidara missing that. And Uzo missing. Jambo rebounds the miss. And Haidara does rather, brings it across midcourt. And the jump shot not there. Mali's men, perhaps you could argue, play second fiddle to the Mali women's national team in Africa, considering the success they've had over the years. And nice turnaround by Uzo. Hitting the jumper. Mali would like, the Mali men would like to get into the spotlight, and they have put themselves in the spotlight with that opening day win over Uganda. But they want to build on that. They don't want that to be a flash in the pan. Difficult shot from the line from Ibrahim Saunetta. And now the turnover, very sloppy start for both teams. Jambo gets it over to Saunetta. And Mali's still looking for their first points of the game. Camara gets it back. And the jump shot not there from Edogi. TK Edogi, and here's the bounce pass and the dunk on the break. Jambo getting out and running, or no, excuse me, it was Haidara getting out and running. They both have clean shaven heads. It's hard to, and similar size. Jambo and Haidara. Here's Diogu missing, and Jambo with the rebound. Haidara asking for it over on the left wing, and the pass just woeful into the hands of Nigeria by Saunetta, and leads to an easy layup for Edogi, TK Edogi. Played at Tulsa, played at Iona. Now here with Nigeria's national team. High energy player. Haidara, and off the front of the ring. Well, Mali can't throw it in the ocean right now. They're really struggling. And Diogu drives in and is fouled. And the veteran is picked up and taken by his teammates to the free throw line. Here he is again. So Ibrahima Sharif Haidara picks up the foul. And here he is. We gave you the build-up to Mali's dynamo point guard who excelled at the Under-19 World Cup. And he's checked into the game, Seremon Kanute. So he comes in for Saunata. Diogu misses the first free throw, and here is the second. Kanute doesn't hesitate, misses, offensive rebound, putback is good by Sidibe. Now the turnover from right into the hands of Mali, who get the break, and this is where they can really thrive if they get some easy looks. They're probably better in the open floor than they are in the half court. And now another turnover, leading to another basket. Kante and Mali. Just like that, with the 2 points, have taken the lead. The sloppy play of the Tigers, we're just not used to seeing this from them over the years. Uzo floats in, misses, and there's the putback from Ovekpa. And now an offensive foul called, gives it back to the Tigers. So he goes out, and in comes the young man that we got so excited about yesterday for Nigeria, Ugonna Kingsley Onyenso. Udogie gets it to Onyenso. Onyenso misses, and there's Udogie with the offensive rebound and putback. And you can see he just seems to be playing at a different level of commitment for Nigeria, in my opinion. Udogie. I mean, if I'm in Wosu, I've got him out there for as many minutes as possible. Aidara. Ball batted out. Kante gets it over to Kanute, and he answers with a three-pointer. We saw him hit the three for Mali at the FIBA Afrobasket. And the answer from Uzo, or Ogunduran, excuse me. So Ogunduran, actually I said that Udogie was the only player that was at the Afrobasket, but Ogunduran was as well. And Yinso gets it to Omara. Over pass. Here's the 17-year-old. He puts it up and misses. Not really in the flow. He might come out after that. And it leads to an easy one. Another easy one for Aidara and Mali. Omara off the back of the iron. Looked like Aidara might have gotten away with a push, but it doesn't matter because Nigeria kept it. Here's Omara going right at Kanute. Turnaround. Some of the shot selection isn't great, really. They're not working that hard to get those good open looks and the flow of the offense that you would expect. Here is traveling on Kanute. Ogunduran picks it up, being hounded by Kanute. Ogunduran puts it up again, hits another three! Following the game, turns and puts it up and in. That's a high percentage shot. Ogunduran did not play yesterday for Nigeria. I don't think he'd even arrived yet. So he brings a little bit of firepower. Maybe not the best shot there from TK Udogie. So Mali with a chance to take the lead here at the end of the first quarter. Sirman Kanute, again, guarded by Ogunduran, goes right past him and puts it high off the glass. And if only he'd been able to make that, that would have been on the highlight reel. He's saying that there was goal interference. So 1 quarter in the books, and Nigeria lead at 16-15 over Mali here in the African qualifiers in Benguela, Angola. Mali 1 of 7 from deep, just one of 3 for Nigeria. Each team with 6 makes inside the arc. And free throw, the only thing separating them. So here's a look back at some of the highlights from first quarter, and well, it wasn't a thing of beauty. We had quite a few turnovers, points scored off turnovers. Nigeria had 6 turnovers in the first quarter, 5 turnovers from Mali, and both teams struggling with their shooting from deep and not a lot of movement on offense. So. Bekba's contribution, and Kanute coming out off the bench and hitting the 3-pointer. Haidar, possibly the most active player. There he is for Mali. And scan it in, folks, for live stats and more for all of the World Cup qualifiers. So Mali starting with possession here at the start of the second quarter, trailing by 1. Kanute gets it back, flies in, and a weak finish, and he's not able to corral the rebound, so it stays at this end. Three-point shot, not there. Uzo gets it across midcourt. Bekba, air ball. And he missed it. Both these teams just lacking the finishing touch, and Uzo, meanwhile, goes to the other end. So that's a 4-point swing, potential 5-point swing if he makes the free throw.
Let's go, guys. One shot. Let's go. Let's go, please. Guys, it's not a timeout, please. Let's go. One shot. One shot.
And the free throw is going to count. Oh, nice cut. Oh, and not able to stay on his feet, slipping down, trying to get rid of it before he travels, but not able to do so. Tandina.
Yo, Jordan.
And the bump by Tandina, I don't think they're going to count that. Ball goes out of bounds. Back over to Mali. Three-point shot from Mali. Good, he rattles it in. Pulls back to within one. Kanute. That was in Fali Kanute, rather. But now the Serema Kanute with the steal. Look at him. They're not going to catch him. He's going to go all the way. Grease lightning, and Mali take the lead. Look at him. Number 4 on the floor. And like a bullet out of a gun, this is what he does. You are not going to run him down. A game played at this pace, and really, it is not a fast-paced game, but he plays the fast game. He will be able to take advantage if he can get some steals, but he doesn't make the free throws. Even so, Kanute with 5 points. Ogunduran answers. He's been tough today. Coming off the bench. Kanute again. He can get to the rim. No, he's going to pass it back out. They swing it. Ball falls through the hands of Kanute. And he is fouled by Egekeze. Kanute is going to come out, which is unfortunate because we like seeing him play. Sirman, an injection of speed. He's going to sit down. Maybe he'll come back before the half is over. Saunara. Here's Jambo. Jambo! The three-pointer, which he did with high frequency yesterday, his first 3 of the day. And Mali go up by 2. Ogunduran again, answers. Well, where would Nigeria be without that man today? He's been terrific. Omotoyo Jordan Ogunduran. He's got 2 threes, he got 10 points. Kanute answers. 3-point shootout here in Benguela. Diogu, back to what he was doing yesterday. And he didn't make many. Ogunduran then gets hooked up with Tandina. Papa Tandina. And not over the limit yet. Stepping back, Jambo. Oh boy, there was some contact, and he's asking for the foul. And it sure looked to me like there was contact. Nigeria cannot save it before it goes out of bounds, but Jambo is livid. He's pleading with the referee, asking where was the call. I'd have to see it again. I don't know. I mean, it's it looked like the referee had a good angle. He's going to go sit down, cool off.
Screen, Chris.
And maybe not a bad thing to do for Coach Boubacar Kanouté to get Jambo out, because his team's right now in a good way. And they drive and they score, and it goes up to a 4-point lead. So that was Ibrahima Lamine Sidibe. Ogunduran, bounce pass, gets away. Kanouté bringing it up. He's been tough. Sidibe. It's a download. Ballo. He couldn't corral it. Obekpa got it. Now over to Uzo. Calling for the basketball. Uzo penetrates and goes off the hands of Obekpa. Frustrating for that man right there, Uzo. Had a triple-double in his NBA days. Plays at a very high level, and he expects you to be able to catch the basketball on his penetration. Here goes Ballo going to work. Spins, turns, goes up, and that time it was Akindele with the swat. Diogu travels, passes up the three this time, put the ball on the deck. Mali up by 4 points. Sidibe bumped by Akindele. Sidibe has really added a nice layer of attack offense. Here he goes again. Look at this. The contact, and he doesn't give up. He goes in. And now Akindele setting the screen. Fouls. Sidibe, who is just doing everything, offensively, defensively. Kanouté, and that's going to bounce over Ballo rather got it. Just a Ballo, but they couldn't control it. And again, another chance for Nigeria. Omara couldn't get to it before the hustling. Sidibe gets his hands on it. Kanouté is going to come out. I would like to see Sidibe, the guard, Ibrahima Sidibe, out on the court along with Kanouté. I wonder if they can play together, but Sidibe is going to go out. And no, it's going to be a timeout. So this game's come to life a little bit here. And Nigeria trailing 28-24, 3:47 remaining. Alarm bells possibly ringing in Lagos. Okay. Seeing how things have gone for Nigeria so far.
We're going to have Ben on top with the ball, and you setting a screen. Everybody flat. All right? Everybody flat. Just you and him on top of the pick and roll. Okay? You on the corner. All right? And then let's see how they defend that. Let's see how they're going to respond. If Ben goes through and his space, go all the way. If not, Ike is rolling. Out. Yeah. Okay. You got it?
Hey guys, listen up, listen up. The screens, there's this target screen that they set. If we can't get through, if you can't get through, shout for help so that
Mali, since they can win this game, and you can see it's a big opportunity for them because already with one win over Uganda, if they can get another one today, boy, they will put themselves in a very good position on the road to qualifying for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Still a lot of work to be done, no doubt about it, but we have seen some interesting play from these guys. For my money, Kanute has been excellent, number 45. Sidibe, who's number 20, and Sirman Kanute has been tough as well. And I think watching how Coach Boubacar Kanute handles this rotation, it's going to be interesting. Kanute back out there, number 3 as well. Here's Uzo. Agundaran. And Nigeria turn it over. Never good to see a turnover coming out of a timeout. I'm not sure what that call was. 3-second violation on Ike Diogu. Sidibe, look at him. He gets to the rim again. They can't stop him. Number 20. He's got plenty to bring to the table. Sidibe picks up the foul. Boy, he has been like a jolt of electricity to this team, the way he has played today. Keep him on the floor. He's actually supposed to have an accent on that final E of his name, Ibrahima Lamine Sidibe. And Ogundaran, who has been really good for Nigeria today, misses the first free throw. But Mali, fresh off the win over Uganda, coming out, trying to knock off the Tigers. And you would imagine that the neutrals out there in Africa probably rooting for the team in red today. They'd like to see the Giants fall for the second day in a row. Another one! Sidibe! It's like he's on his own. Nobody's guarding him. Uzo, his attempt no good. Ballo, quick outlet. Look at it. Up ahead it goes. And Sidibe again outruns the defense. What is Nigeria doing? Boy, that would be a fun race to watch. Kanute and Sirman Kanute and Sidibe. Now they throw it right into the hands, and it's going to lead potentially to another layup. Ballo, he makes it. Ballo with a three-point play opportunity. No, Kamara, excuse me. So Kamara goes to the line after feeling the contact from Ogundaran. Nigeria just completely lost on the court right now. We saw them go out in the quarterfinals at the FIBA AfroBasket, and they are reeling right now, following the loss to Cape Verde, coming out and now trailing by 11 points to Mali.
they keep scoring at us. We're talking about we're thinking too much about the offense. Let's think about defense first. We need to make stops. We practically can't make any stop in this game. It's going past us.
We're going to go horn. We're going to go either side, okay?
What's that?
Horn.
All right, so the guard's in the corner, right?
Right. We're going to go either side you want to go to. When you go down, whoever...
Sorry, the débat, c'est ça. Hey, ok.
Let's go.
Il faut être mobile. Allez. On reste concentré.
Mali worth the price of admission here in Benguela, doing the job on Uganda yesterday, and now coming out and taking on a Nigeria team that, if you remember their meeting at the FIBA AfroBasket this summer, they played 1 quarter of just dominating basketball against Nigeria. Now, there were obviously a lot of different Nigerian players out there at the time, and Nigeria ended up winning pretty decisively. But even so, in that 1 quarter of action, we saw the best of Mali, and we're kind of seeing it now. And it's allowed them to have an 11-point lead. So Kamara does not make the free throw for the 3-point play. 2 minutes, coming up on the 2-minute mark. Omara drives in and not able to get the drop. Here he is again, Sidibe. This is to Conte, who brings it across midcourt. Mikel Oriaki has checked in, number 30. So the foul puts Conte on the line. And he takes his time and makes the first. And the baptism of Nwosu as the coach of Nigeria has not been going well, and Diogo doesn't get the rebound. So another chance for Mali. Could be a big trip down the floor. Sidibe tried to force his way through, turned it over. Now Uzo. Just the sheer athletic, the talent of Uzo got him that basket. I mean, he just turned and scored. He's got 7 points. Nice soft touch. Sidibe passes back over to Kamara. And that was an air ball. And it goes off of Nigeria, Oriaki. They throw it inside the Jambo. No, excuse me, that was Haidara. O'Mara kind of fumbles the ball as he gets down low. He has to pass it to Akindele. Long jumper, no good. It triggers another break. Here comes Conte. Hands it off, and Sidibe, as he goes up, has it knocked out of his hands. Good hustle back by Oriaki. Aidara. Over to Conte in the paint, outside, 3-point shot. Off the iron, but the rebound to Kamara again, and his pass intercepted by Omara, excuse me. Final 20 seconds of this first half, in which Mali has been the better team, leading by 12 and fouling from behind Kamara. Oriaki's going to inbound it with 11 seconds, 11.14 seconds. Oh, Diogo takes an early three and he makes it. He's left him some time, Mali. It's Conte. Conte finds his way in, but took a little bit too much time. So the Diogo three-pointer cuts the deficit. But alarm bells, no doubt, still ringing back in Nigeria over the performance of this team today. They're out of sorts, and Mali are capitalizing. Here in Benguela, Angola, the African qualifiers. It's Mali leading it 39-30 over Nigeria at
Mali
halftime.
39, Nigeria 30.
Well, look at the difference. 4 more makes inside the arc for Mali. 1 more 3. Equal on the boards. A few more assists. Another steal from Mali. Still plenty of time for Nigeria, but you just get the feeling they're not playing at the quick pace that they need to against this Mali team. Ogundoran with 11, leading all scorers. Sidibe has 8. Haidara has 6, and a lot of good basketball to come. Well, that was Egekezi getting his shot blocked early. And that was Kanute stealing the ball from O'Mara. And then Kanute just left wide open for the 3. Where's the defense? Haidara getting the reverse layup. And Balo going to work down low. And then just outrunning the defense, Sirman Kanute. That was Jambo hitting his 3-pointer. Something he did at a high frequency in the win over Uganda. Ogundoran coming in and making all the difference in the world for Nigeria. Mali just kept pouring it on. And suppose if nobody's guarding you, it's that much easier. Sidibe going in amongst the trees, scoring high off the glass, and here he was again, getting to the rim. It was kind of like a broken record for a while there with this guy, because he was just seeing the path to the basket open up, and he was just taking full advantage, even on the break, scoring. So he's got 8 points. And then that was Kamara scoring on the break as well, but he could have had a 3-point play, but he missed a free throw. Look at this sweet shot from Uzo. And again, another angle. And Diogu finished things off with a 3-pointer. So at halftime, 39-30, Mali on top of Nigeria.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Diogu short. Oh, and the follow is contagious. Idogi has had enough. But they go on the run that they did, which ultimately was ended with a heavy defeat to eventual finalist Cote d'Ivoire. Here it is up on the break. Shannon Evans. He's got some hops. Guarding Uzo, he hands it off, and there he is, the big fella, the 17-year-old Kingsley Onyenso. Ganapamo has been quiet. He goes up, has it knocked out of his hands. Shannon Evans avoids the knee. He gets it up to Kaba. Oh, what a block! Watch this again. Look at the sensational swat.
Davis, big son. 1, surprised, the hoop is still standing.
It's going to be an incredible event, as all FIBA basketball World Cups are. How about that? The alley-oop pass from Evans to Tijan Keita. And you know that's what they want to do. They want to take advantage of those bigs.
Oh, you are joking me. What a block that is. Diabate does a good job to keep hold of it. Diabate trying to twist and turn his way through. The pass behind the back. Oh, and the three is just off target, but the two is back in. And Côte d'Ivoire lead by one. What a play, though, from Diabate. The pass behind the back was absolutely exceptional.
Boya gets it across in time, hands it off. Look at the touch pass. Look at him pass it. Look at him. Look at Getty go. Bodies falling all over the place. Mendonça gets it back to Xavier. Here's Correa, and he flies in another one. Oh, goodness me. Brings the basket down. Throwing it down in anger. Watch this. Again. Oh, gosh.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Ogundarin with 11 points for Nigeria, but they trail 39-30 against Mali here in the African qualifiers on day 2, game day 2. And again, can't emphasize enough how big of an opportunity this is for Mali, who beat Uganda on day 1. And also how worrisome this would be for Nigeria if they were to fall today, because they lost yesterday as well against Cape Verde. And Nigeria would have a very uncomfortable game remaining against Uganda, who face Cape Verde tonight. So we are also going to have in Africa today Angola, the hosts here in Benguela, taking on Guinea. That'll be the 5 o'clock game. And I think Angola is still kind of feeling a little bit wounded from yesterday's defeat, falling to Cote d'Ivoire, having led early on by double digits in that game and just not being able to hold them off. So 5 teams from Africa will go to the FIBA Basketball World Cup, which is going to be staged in Indonesia, Japan, and the Philippines in 2023. And it is going to be big, big time. Just like last time in China, the time before that, Spain, 2014. China was the first time we had 32 teams. And we'll have 32 teams as well. 5 coming from Africa, 12 coming from Europe, 12, in fact, looking back, 12 coming from the Americas. So it's going to be a big one. Here's some of the Nigerians looking on and perhaps feeling a little anxious about the performance of their team so far. Malian fans certainly happy today. We have 7 teams from Asia that will qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And from the Americas, we'll also have 7. So 12, 7, 7, and 5. Now we've also got Japan as one of the host nations and Philippines as one of the host nations.
Côté Jambo, si toi tu es là, il n'arrive pas à shooter, il vient poser pic.
Ne sortez pas ici, deuxième là, sortez là. Sortez là.
À 45, tu sors à 45. Pas à 0 degré. Hein. OK, voilà. Donc, patience, les pivots là, touchez les gars.
You look back at the teams that qualified from Africa for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. That was in China. You had Nigeria, and they were the highest finisher at the World Cup, 17th. So that just goes to show, gives you a little bit of context or perspective of where African basketball might be on the world stage. A lot of people actually thought that Nigeria team would do better, myself included. You also had Tunisia, the 2-time defending champions in Africa, FIBA Afrobasket champions. Angola, and Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal. Well, hello everybody, welcome back. And Mali on top at halftime here starting the 3rd quarter. And the jump shot is good from Mali, coming right out of the gates. So that was Sidibe. That was Boubacar Sidibe, not Ibrahima. Ibrahim Sidibe. Traveling is the call. Kante gets it over. Here's Jambo. Back to Kante, gets into the paint. And Kante could have just put that up himself. He was right there at the basket, but he passed it. And now Uzo has it. He drives in, and the follow there from Akindele. Ibrahim Saunero back out there. Number 5 from Mali. Kante guarded by Omara, and here he goes. Oh, he tried to throw it down Sidibe, but he misses. And Agenda, now he gets rejected by Sidibe. Who saw that coming? It looked like he had an open path to the rim. And Sidibe said, not in this house. Goodness gracious, look at this. No, sir, he says. Sending out the message. The nice rim protection. Three-point shot is good. Kanute strikes again. And Mali extend the lead back to 12 points.
Hands off, guys. Hands off.
Boy, that was a real message swat from Mali. And Jambo gets tied up with Ike Diogu, that's called for the foul.
Hands off, guys. Everybody free.
Omar fouled in the corner. Oh, and then he pushes off Kante. Now they exchange words. And now Kante has been hit with a technical. I think he came off worst on that one, really. It was Omar that took exception to the push. And so he had a little push. Okay, so it looks like they've actually called offsetting technicals. Penetration drive, and Uzo scores. Looks like Uzo might be ready to raise his level a little bit. We'll see if he can drag his teammates along with him. Well, off target from the perimeter, Boubacar Sidibe. So Kante goes out. And Ibrahima Lamine Sidibe, who is so good in that first half, has checked into the game. Kanute also in number 45 on the ball, guarding Uzo. It's time for the Tigers to get to work. Gundogan. No look to the corner. Ike Diogu. Go! Well, he hit one at the end of the first half, and now he's hit one early in the second. And now Mali turned it over as well. So Ibrahim Saunera turns it over and heads over to the bench. So Sherman Kanute comes in. So he was called for the backcourt violation, not getting it over in time. He was too slow getting it over is what it was. And Sidibe goes for the steal. So the referee's still discussing things. So not sure what the delay is. And the shot is no good. Now the pass up ahead, and he leaks, and the dunk! Oh, and he's fouled! Sidibe has just been utterly terrific today. He's been the best player on the court, not even close. Look at him. And he makes the free throw, and Nwosu just looks kind of like, I can't believe this. What a play by Sidibe. The pass up ahead to him as well. No good. And now they call the foul, the blocking on Sidibe. Boubacar Sidibe. I've never seen this Mali team so playing so together with such purpose. I mean, I think they're on top. I think Nigeria, in many cases, have been the most born enemy of this. I don't want to give all the credit to Mali, but it does seem to be a Mali team that has been together today.
What do you mean? That's the rule. Don't look at me. That's the rule. It's short. It is short. What do you mean? That's the rule. It is short, but that's the rule, bro. It's not wrong. It was short. It was short. I'm ready to honor the short. We did push it.
Well, getting very testy here. Nigeria thought they called goal interference, but the ball wasn't. It was on the way down, but it wasn't going to go in, I think. And Jambo went up and stopped it. And Omar was trying to tell him that that's the rule, that it would have been, but he could still go up and catch it if it's not going in. Falling well short of the rim. It's an 8-point game. Kanute fouled out on the perimeter. Wow, look at that. He made it, but it's not going to count. And this time Obekpa reaches up and prevents the pass, forces a turnover. Ogunduran, well, the pass was for Diogo. Ogunduran thought it was for him. He reached up, ends up turning it over, and it leads to another basket for Sidibe. And literally, Nigeria can't get out of their own way at times. Uzo dribbles to his right. Into the corner it goes. Ogunduran run off the three-point line, steps in, and stays out. And here he goes again. Sidibe is just everywhere. And Kanute Sirman Kanute penetrating. The ball goes out of bounds off of O'Mara. And driving in and scoring, Kanute, Sirman Kanute, and taking it back to a 12-point lead. Obekba, wide open at the line. Midway through the third quarter. The game still wondering who's going to get the job done today. Kanute slips, falls over, and called for the turnover. Kanute has been good today. 45 taking a seat. Ogundaran also goes out. Not sure that was what they were looking for. Michael Oriaki. Another foul called on Mali. We'll keep it at this end. Mali's over the limit. Sidibe with 3 fouls. So he's going to take a seat. So Sidibe takes a seat and Obekba goes to the line. No, he just hit a jump shot from that very spot. So I think he's comfortable from there.
One more game.
And he does indeed. He makes the second. Sidibe again. Bounce pass to Ballo. And Ballo was challenged, but look at Sidibe get in there and get the basketball back. Don't tell me he's not the best player in the court. Jambo gets swatted by Obekba. He gets it back, but it's too late, and suddenly Mali's offense looks like it's starting to stutter a little bit.
Hey, go on.
Uzo bumped, and more free throws for Nigeria. Uzo goes to the line. So this is the problem when you get over the limit like this. You're allowing another team that's had some struggles on offense to go to the line and get back into it, but Uzo misses with his first attempt. And he misses both. Can you believe it? It's been that kind of day for Nigeria. Sirman Kanute gets it to Sidibe. It opens up again. Look at him. He just is not going to be denied, but he does miss with the reverse layup. But he has taken advantage of the situation here. Taking advantage meaning the way Nigeria are playing. Taking full advantage. Shot clock about to expire. Sidibe's got to launch it, and he doesn't do it in time. So the Tigers get a stop. Somebody over on that Mali bench is a little bit upset. You've got a great opportunity here, Mali. You don't want to unravel. I don't know if that's one of the coaches or one of the somebody else with the team. So Sidibe is going to go out, and Kanute is going to come back in. We haven't seen the last of Sidibe, though. He's just going to catch his breath, and he'll come back in the fourth quarter, I bet. Now, Uza probing again, and the pass into the hands of Balo, who had his arms up. Uzo, his pass intercepted by Kanute. Here we go. Or excuse me, by Kanute, and he gets it up to Kanute. What a block from Obekba. He runs him down. Kanute drives back outside to Jambo. Kanute again finds his way in. He gives it to Balo. And Mali turned it over. Well, sometimes it's plays like that that are going to lift you out of your slumber. Look at the hustle from Obekba. No, sir, he says. Obekba answers. Suddenly, he's got the bit between the teeth. Pump fake, the shot, and doesn't drop for Kanute that time, and Obekba with the rebound. And Obekba slow to get down the court. He's winded, and then the ball just goes out of bounds off Udogie, TK Udogie. Obekba has to sit down to catch his breath. A couple of good plays on both sides of the court from him. And the foul on the perimeter by Oriaki. So another chance for Serman Kanute at the line, where Mali today have not been good, just 2 of 5. And Kanute missed his previous attempt. Ogundogan comes back into the game. Kanute this time makes the first. And makes the second. So good. Udogie. And Akindele rebounds the miss. And Kanute gets stuck in there. I don't understand why Akindele has that reaction. Just going for the basketball. No telling what's going to happen over the final 11.5 minutes of this game. From a composer standpoint, it certainly looks like Nigeria's nerves have frayed a little bit with Akindele and O'Mara. And Akindele gets the first to drop. Second one is good. As Mali players champing at the bit to get back into the game. Not just as spectators, but it's more fun playing. Now the air ball. So Kante's air ball, haven't seen that from him today. Ogunduran. And another foul called, so more free throws coming for Nigeria. This has not really been the best sequence of play for Mali, whose lead is eroding. Now they're up by just 5 points. It's been whittled to just 4. Jeremiah Kanute. At some point they'll have to bring Sidibe back in just to give him a lift. There's Kanute. Oh, what a bounce pass. What a play by Jeremiah Kanute. The penetration, the dish. Lead goes back to 6. Ogunduran. Gets it to Akindele, and he's fouled by Ballo.
2 shots, let's go. Got 2 shots.
Well, you'd rather, I think, foul him and put him on the line to force him to make it than to give away the layup. And Akindele does just that. He's perfect at the line, 3 of 3. And misses for the first time. So about a 4-second difference on the game clock and the shot clock. Kanute gets it to the paint, spins, turns. Ogunduran knocks it away. Kanute gets after it on the floor, but Oriaki comes up with it and hands it off to the center. Akindele gets it back to Ogunduran, or Oriaki rather. He goes in and is blocked with 1.37 seconds remaining. They get it to Diogo. Will it be another 3? Yes! Well, we got on him a little bit yesterday about taking too many threes and missing. But today, he's been on target and showing you why he likes to take that three-pointer. Ike Diogo's third three-pointer from 4 attempts today cuts Mali's lead to 55-53 at the end of the third quarter here in the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Mali 18-32 inside the arc, 13-28 for Nigeria. Each team with 5 three-pointers. Well, that was an incredible moment in the game. Sidibe had just missed a dunk, and he came back and got the swat. And everything looked great from Mali at that point. Kanute continued to hit shots, and then Sidibe gets ahead of the defense, gets the dunk, and earned a trip to the line. Sidibe was just all over the place, and everything looked like it was going according to plan for Mali. And then Kante had that shot blocked. Obekpa became a real factor, a real turning point in the game for Nigeria. He gets the block there, and then watch this. He hits this, throws it down. He also hit a free throw line jumper and some free throws. And then Diogo hits that three right before the end of the quarter, and all of a sudden, what had been a double-digit lead for Mali, they've led by as many as 12 points, is now just 2. Hey, folks, get the World Cup Qualifiers app loaded into the smartphone. Gives you everything you need to know about these qualifiers. So the Angola fans showing up today, getting ready to watch the most successful team ever from Africa, Angola, try to bounce back from their tough loss yesterday. They're taking on Guinea. Here goes Sidibe, going to work on Akindele. And here's the 10th, goes off the rim, and now Nigeria can tie it or take the lead. TK Dogi. Oh boy, leave a man wide open, and Mali reacts. They swat Oriaki. But the foul has been called, and Oriaki goes to the line. Look pretty clean. Oriaki doesn't take advantage. Just really wonder how Mali will do if they lose the lead. They need somebody to step up and hit a big shot. Kante back in. Saonera also back in. And so is Sidibe, who's been the man on a mission today. He drives in and he scores. He does it every single time they need him. He just gives them that lift. It's almost like just give him the ball and get out of the way. Diogo again, he's 4-5 from three-point range today. You gotta like Ike. 17 for Ike Diogo, the Nigeria legend. Sidibe again, probes from downtown. This time misses everything. I think he would like to get to the basket. Pulls up at the elbow. Well, game is tied. Nigeria had their opportunity to take the lead. Sidibe has it. Gets it back outside to Kante. Here's Sidibe again. He gets in the paint. He drives in. Oh, unbelievable. Stand up and applaud that man. Three-point shot from TK Adogi. That's it. Nigeria taking the lead. And now let's see what you got, Mali. Jambo. He's fouled while attempting the three by Diogo. Jambo will get 3 attempts at the line. Julius Nwosu helps him up.
go, guys. We got 3 shots. Please, guys, it's not a timeout. Let's go. Let's go.
And Wosu would like to get the win today. Check one in the win column for him as a Nigeria coach. And Jambo misses the first of 3. Hasn't been as influential today as he was yesterday. Not by a long shot. Just 1 of 6 from the floor. He's only hit 1 3-pointer. No other points. Was that one? Actually played some college basketball in America with the Clemson. Transferred to Hofstra. And Jambo makes both to put Mali back in front. And good defense that time by Jambo, knocking it away, but look who gets on the floor to get it back, Uzo. Ike Diogu, pump faking, look at him, he's taking over, Ike! And he gets to the line. He's just such a tower of power, even at 38 years of age. Okay, he didn't have a good game yesterday, but he's coming good at the right time for Nigeria. In a game against Mali that they will be thinking they need to win just to get rid of that bad taste of the struggle that this has been.
After shooting 1.
So the game is knotted at 61. 7 minutes, 5 seconds remaining, and Ike Diogu takes his time and makes the second. And goes to 19 points. Kante. And Kante goes up as fouled. He's going to his left hand. Akuiti, rather. Looked like he went straight up. So they called it on Uzo. Foul. Each team with 2 fouls here in the 4th quarter. Kante dribbles right, gets in. Oh, that was a tough drive. And he's fouled by TK Adogi. Unless they called it on Akueti, they could have done it. Let's see it again. It looks like it was on TK Adogi. And that was, yep, indeed, a big play by the veteran, Kante. He misses, and those free throw misses will come back to haunt you. Ekekeze in the game for Nigeria. And great play, getting the hands up and getting the block. There's Diaruma. Long shot, not there. And again, Nigeria with an opportunity to go back in front. Ogundura pulls up, goes in and out. Look at him. Akuiti struggling, going for the basketball. It's going to be Mali basketball. Palmera is going to inbound it. Jambo goes out. Boubacar Kanute brings Haidara back in. Ibrahima Sharif Haidara. And Haidara, right when he comes in, loses it out of bounds. defense offered by Sidibe, knocking it out of bounds. Guarding Uzo. So Sanada goes out. And Sirman Kanute back in. Speed to burn now for Mali. If they can get some turnovers. Boy, what a tough pass. He gets it to Diogo. And Sidibe has it. He takes it quickly up the court. Gets it back to Diaruma. Sirman Kanute takes his time, but it was long. Now the quick pass. Oh, the good hands. And boy, what a break from Mali, but you know what? They made their own breaks. They got the hands up on defense, and then when Nigeria tried to catch it, it went out of bounds. Akuiti. So Sidibe goes back out. And re-entering the game is Tandina. Do Mali have enough fuel in the tank to finish this off? Both teams going deep into their benches today. Sirman Kanute, and again misses. But it's going to stay at this end. So the foul called on Akueti. And you really feel like with Mali, they've got to get something going to the basket. And that should be there. They should be able to get something attacking the rim instead of settling. Tandina. Diaruma, here goes Kanute, spins, and that's much better. And this way he gets to the line at least. Good things happen when you attack.
We're calling the same when you guys are going. We do the same. Just go 1-on-5. If the contact is here, you're scoring and you miss the basket. What do I do?
So Kanute got to tie his shoes before he takes his free throws.
Good shot. Good.
And tickles the twine. Nothing but net. Nothing but the bottom of the net, in fact. So he makes both. And looking a little more promising for Mali. But still a long way to go in this one. O'Mara into the corner, Gundaran. Oh, he's fouled while shooting the three. Note his foot was on the line. So Tandina puts Ogundaran on the free throw line. No, you don't want to foul the jump shooter. Ogundaran's made 3 of 4 today at the line. Make it 4 of 5. 5 of 6. All of them are big. Coming up on the 4-minute mark. Kante hands it off to Tandina. Here comes Kanute. And Diaruma, he was moving as he tried to set the pick.
Same way, B.
So a chance for Nigeria to go back in front. Uzo gets in the paint. He gets it to Ogunduran in the left corner. And the ball goes off of Mali and out of bounds. Diaruma, who spent the majority of this game watching from the sidelines. He's only played 3 minutes, but tiredness has kicked in. So some of those frontline players are sitting. Here's Diogu. Well, it's worked for much of the day, but not that time. So Mali clinging to a 1-point lead. Can they extend it? The penetration, the drive, and Tandina loses it out of bounds. Neither team doing much right now with the basketball. It's almost like they've run out of ideas. Uzo again. Will Nigeria's experience see them through? Egekezi. Wow, how about that? That came out of nothing. Egekezi seemingly in the doghouse after leaving the game early and going to the bench. Comes in and makes a go-ahead basket. A go-ahead floater. Kanute. Less than 3 minutes remaining now. Kanute makes the pass. Kante drives baseline and earns a trip to the line, and he knows he wants to make that shot to be going to the line for a 3-point play. But instead, he has to take 2 to try to tie it and then take the lead. He's played better today, Kante, than from what I've seen in the past anyway. So Sidibe back for one last go here. Let's see how much energy he's got, because he has made all the difference in the game today for Mali, number 20. Well, they would love to beat Nigeria and Mali. And Kante misses the first. It's been a tough day at the line for Mali. 8 of 14. You can't beat a team like Nigeria shooting in the 50s from the free throw line. Well, Kante misses both, but they stay with it. They get the rebound. What a big play by Diaruma. Step back three-pointer. Oh, it was a huge offensive rebound because they have taken the lead now with the three-pointer. Kante makes up for the miss at the stripe. And now the pressure is back on Nigeria. Diogu hands it off to Ogunduran. Into the corner. O'Mara. Kanute. Oh, he wanted to drive. Uzo knew it. He stepped in front of him. Nigeria over the limit, so Kanute goes to the line. How big will the three-pointer end up being that was made by Kanute, and even more so, the offensive rebound by Diaruma off the missed free throw. So Jambo goes out. Diaruma, having claimed arguably the biggest rebound of the game, goes out as well. Sidibe back in. And Kanute makes the first. Takes it up to a three-point lead.
One more, Ben.
And Kanute makes both. Sirman Kanute having a pretty decent game today in double digits. 4 points the advantage from Mali over the Tigers. Game day 2 here, the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Both these countries hoping to be among the 5 teams from Africa that go to the 32-team FIBA Basketball World Cup that'll be played in Indonesia, Japan, and Philippines in 2023.
How many timeouts ago?
One more.
One more. Okay, look.
Somebody drive so we'll get it.
Jordan, you okay? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you come up? Go in.
Hey, même si on fait les 24 secondes, je préfère qu'on fait les 24 secondes avec le ballon. Ouais, je préfère qu'on perde le ballon sur les 24 secondes que de perdre à une passe. Les gars, soyez longs. OK?
That was a huge play by Conte, that one, and then he hit the three-pointer after the missed free throws. So if Sidibe has been the best player today overall for Mali, Conte has come out and hit the biggest shots when they were most needy, when it seemed that the game was slipping away. You got some basketball fans coming in, watching the African qualifiers, and we're getting to watch a close one here. They would have seen the close one last night as well. And Uzo spins and turns, and that one worked to perfection. Seen that a couple of times from him today, his ability to get down low, deep into the post, and then go up and use his soft touch and athleticism, spinning little jump shot. So Nigeria pull back to within 2 points. Kante. Shot clock down to 2. Somebody's got to launch it. And it was too long. And they are tied up. Sirma Kanute. And what a possession error that one turned out to be. With Sirma Kanute reaching in to tie up Ike Diogu. Now, if they still have the old jump ball, I think you know who would probably win that. So I think there's now a dispute about who is owed the possession after the possession error. Had they not changed the arrow, potentially? Well, it looks like it's going to be another attempt for Mali to inbound the basketball. So it's right. It is going to be Mali basketball. So Sidibe is going to inbound it. He gets it to Kante. Could have a crazy finish in store here. And Sidibe catches and not able to make it. Little jumper rather from Uzo misses as well. Sirma Kanute sees an opening, but they were ready for it. Akindele got the swat, and now goes back to Nigeria. Ike Diogu goes off, gets it into Omar's hands. Now here is, and he's fouled! You cannot make it up! Unbelievable. Ogundaran hits the three-pointer and he's fouled. What a mistake by Mali. Incredible. And you also have to wonder, what was Sirman Kanute doing sprinting up the floor to take that shot, only to get it rejected. He could have taken more time off the clock. Well, that's incredible. Talking about potentially snatching victory from the jaws of defeat, Nigeria have now got an excellent chance of winning this game. Ogunduran, who you could call him Ogunduran because he has been good today. He has got 18 points after that three. He's 3 of 5 from deep, and now he goes to the line where he's 5 of 6. If he makes this, it's a 4-point play and a 2-point lead for Nigeria. And he will be the toast of Lagos if they do win the game. What a play. Sermon Kanute. Will they go 2 for 1? Kanute has it. Taking the pass from Kante. Will they go for a 3? Will they try to get something? What do they want to do? Do they want to put it on the deck? They're going to attempt the 3. No, it's going to be Sidibe. Back to Kante. He runs off the 3-point line. He misses. They go for the rebound. And it's going to be Mali basketball. So they catch a break. Boy, Mali did not look like they knew what they wanted to do. And they are very fortunate to get possession back. Draw up a 3 for Jambo. Do you go early? I would go early and then crash the boards.
On peut aller en prolongation. En prolongation, sans céder. Merci. Allez. Bas, tu fais la remise. Les 2 pivots sont là. Allez. Jambo. Calmer. Tu fais un écran à Jambo. Hein? Jambo. Seba. Là, tu es là. Tu te démarques. Hein? Tu te donnes le ballon. Bah, tu rentres ici et tu prends le Steiger. Ibra, quand tu es là. OK? Voilà. On a 11 secondes. Regarde. Hein? Après.
Yeah, the film tries to get out.
The only thing that beats us right now is
Come on. 1 through 5. 1 through 5.
Defense on 3. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Defense.
1 through 5. Come on, baby.
Switch everything. 1 through 5.
Come on.
$19 points for Diogu, 5 rebounds, 4 of 6 from deep. And without the experienced one, number 6 there, this Nigerian team wouldn't be here. But also Ogunduran, who, well, you just got to give him credit. He hit a tough shot, a 3-pointer. He was fouled. He made the free throw for the 4-point play. I'm thinking you have to go with Sidibe here and let him try to get something going to the rim. Shot clock, the game clock winding down, and Kondo gets rejected by Obegba, and Nigeria, incredibly, are going to win the game. And Obegba, who made those huge plays in the 3rd quarter, comes back out and gets a big swat. And that is just a truly snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Nigeria win it 72-70. Look at this again. Kante gets in. Obegba goes up and says, no, not in this house. Nigeria prevails 72-70 over Mali. of 40 inside the arc for Mali, just 15-32, but Nigeria with 2 more threes. And look at the free throw shooting. That was huge. Nigeria finishing 18-24 at the line, just 10 of 17 for Mali. So at the end of the day, if you don't make your free throws, you got nothing to complain about. And this Mali team had victory in their sights, and they just were not able to close it out. And Gundaran that time getting swatted as you look back at some of the highlights, and as we do, and yes, Conte did have some big shots in this game. I would have thought the play would have had to have gone to this man right here, because he was almost irrepressible driving to the hoop, whether it was in the half court, whether it was on fast breaks, making so many plays, not backing off, showing the confidence. But the last play was drawn up for for Canute, this man right here, and he wasn't able to get it done. That was in fact Obekpa blocking him earlier. And Obekpa, you know, Ogundaran and Obekpa end up making the big plays at the right times for this Nigeria team today to avoid a potentially crushing defeat to Mali. Mali would have been flying so high had they been able to get a win today. And don't forget, Diogo came out and found his range as well from deep today, hitting those threes, being confident, backing himself. See, this is Sidibe, and this is why I wonder why they didn't go to him for that last attempt. The Dogi, that was a timely three-pointer for him. This is a huge shot. But for Conte getting fouled as he drove in. Of course, he did not make the free throw, despite being fouled. Uzo hit a few tough shots like this in the game. And he kept his wits about him. And when you remember how that play goes, he falls down, he's able to get rid of it to Omara, they swing it over to Ogundaran, and then he's fouled. Just an unbelievable play. A 4-point play, and the go-ahead, I mean, that was it for Nigeria. They had to go play defense on one last play, and here it was, and Obekpa just got up and rejected it from the other angle. So Nigeria are no doubt relieved to get a win today. And Wosu giving a hug out to the opponents. So Nigeria, incredibly, win the game. 72-70, they're now 1-1. Mali dropped to 1-1. They beat Uganda yesterday, and Cape Verde and Uganda will now face each other at 8 o'clock tonight, local time. So Nigeria get the win they needed. Next, they will face Uganda, and Mali will take on Cape Verde. That'll be tomorrow.